Welcome everybody to EWA Monday Madness, and we are kicking off the month of June here with a women's tag team match. Dottie Garret teaming with Meow to take on the Pencil Pusher, who's been red hot lately, and Velvet Vice, as you see Pencil Pusher clotheslining Dottie Garret up over to the outside. Pencil Pusher and Dottie Garret actually teamed together last week when they scored a victory. Wendy Wonder, the EWA Women's Champion, was part of that team as she teamed with Hana Hikari. So both Dottie and Pencil Pusher have been staking a claim that they could be in line for an EWA Women's Championship match. And right now they're going head to head. Oh, ripcord lariat there by Dottie Garret sends Pencil Pusher to the canvas. Dottie scoops her up. Oh, Pencil Pusher able to get out the back door. Hits a forearm to the back and sends Dottie into the buckle. Follows it up with an elbow. And Pencil Pusher makes the tag to Velvet Vice. Velvet going to work on Dottie with some kicks. Hits a forearm, but Dottie now fires back. She sends Velvet Vice into the ropes. Duck underneath, and Velvet with a clothesline sends Dottie to the canvas. Velvet with that head scissors and just raining elbows down to the top of the head. Oh, but Dottie catches her with a kick. Can she follow up here? Scoops her up and slams her down. And that's going to give Dottie the opening she needs to tag in her partner, Meow. Mimi, where is she going? Up across the ropes. Oh, but she misses the drop kick as Velvet casually backsteps. And Velvet hits a standing moonsault. Velvet now trying to push the advantage. She scoops up Meow and slams her down. Velvet makes the tag to the Pencil Pusher. Oh, Mimi able to roll out of the way. Reversal of the Irish whip. Oh, and a spinning back kick. And Mimi follows that up with a drop kick. Pencil Pusher trying to regain her footing here. And Mimi with a waistlock takeover. Pencil Pusher back to her feet. And now she's going to try and drag Mimi to the corner, but Mimi cuts her off. The crazy cat lady's got her up on her shoulders, but Pencil Pusher with some elbows to the face. Goes for a rear waistlock and just rakes the back. And then follows it up with a cross body. But Mimi able to make the tag to Dottie Garret. Double leg takedown into a pin. Oh, but Pencil Pusher reverses it. Both women able to get out of that before a count of one. Another rear waistlock. Oh, Pencil Pusher with a backbreaker. She picks Dottie up. Sets her up for a suplex. And executes it beautifully. Pencil Pusher over to Velvet Vice to make the tag. And Velvet catches Dottie as she was trying to get back to her feet with a drop kick. But Dottie has the upper hand here. And a scoop slam on Velvet Vice. Dottie now sets her up for an Irish whip into the buckle. Makes the tag to Mimi. Look out here, double team offense, double Irish whip, and a double hip toss. Velvet rolls out to the outside to try to regain herself, but Meow gives her no quarter. Oh, full Nelson bomb. Out on the floor, that has got to hurt. Your tailbone is not meant to be dropped like that on the floor, especially when there's not that much padding out there. Oh, but Velvet able to turn the tide, and she sends Mimi into the ring post. Oh, she's got the leg. Oh, and just slams the knee into the floor. Velvet able to get back into the ring. Mimi back in. Oh, caught Velvet as she was showboating a little bit. Hits her with the double knees to the chin. Sends her into the corner. Tag made to Dottie Garret. Snapmare by Mimi Meow. And a jumping neck snap by Dottie, followed up by another kick. Velvet Vice is in trouble. Oh, Dottie now holding her down. Stomping away at the hand. Gonna be hard for her to lock her hands together on the German suplex if she can't hold a grip. Dottie now takes her down and puts her in the riveter. She's working on that arm, but pencil push her in to make sure that Velvet doesn't surrender. And then takes Dottie down with a clothesline to the back of the head. Dottie now going to take the time to go to Mimi, make the tag, but Velvet dives at the pencil pusher, and both sides have fresh women in the ring. Back suplex by pencil pusher. She goes for the cover and hooks the leg. Only a 1 count, though. Pencil pusher now. Drop kick right to the back, pushing the... Oh, but look at that! Mimi Meow able to trip her to canvas, and she makes the tag to Dottie. Pencil pusher back in the ring. Dottie, couple of strikes, goes behind and delivers a German suplex. Follows it up with a knee right to the bridge of the nose. What's Dottie going to follow up with here? Going for a spinning toe hold. And then drops the elbow right across the inside of the knee. Dottie now raining down lefts onto the pencil pusher. Just working her over on the canvas. Stomp right to the back. Dottie now with a full head of steam. Double axe handle. And now Dottie's going to go all the way up to the top rope. Diving elbow connects. What she got in store here? Stomps away at the arm. And again, just punishing the arms of her opponent here. You know she's trying to set up for that riveter. Dottie trying to pull pencil pusher up, but look at that. Comes back with a big clothesline. Pencil pusher now has her. Turns it around. Punches the time clock. She goes for the cover. We've got not even one before Mimi Meow is in to break it up. Pencil pusher makes the tag to Velvet Vice. Velvet now with a right hand. Looked like she was going to go for that German suplex, but Dottie knew better to get out of it. And now Dottie, right hand to the nose. Velvet trying to recover. Dottie makes the tag to Mimi Meow. She charges in with a hip attack. And now Mimi's going to go up top. Flying splash. She hooks the leg, but pencil pusher immediately in to break the count up. Pencil pusher finally out of the ring now. Mimi going back to work here on Velvet Vice. She sends her into her corner. Oh, but Velvet catches her with an elbow. But Mimi scoop slams her down. Oh, just rakes the boots right across the eyes. Goes for a cross arm breaker. This could be a concerted effort from the Mimi Meow to help set Dottie up as she makes the tag. Stomp to the head. What's Dottie got in mind? Scoops her up. Rib breaker into a power slam. Dottie goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, but Velvet Vice able to kick out. Oh, Dottie picks her up onto her shoulder from a deadlift position into a running power slam. She covers and hooks the leg. And we've got 3. Let's take a look back at some of the action earlier in the match. Pencil pusher applying some pressure early. Velvet Vice with the big body slam. See pencil pusher with that backbreaker on Dottie. But then the team of Dottie and Meow getting a little bit of tag team continuity going, which you wouldn't expect from these two with the double hip toss. Dottie climbing all the way up to the top, delivering a diving elbow. Pencil pusher, though, able to fight back, hooks the arms, and then punches the time clock on Dottie Garret. But her partner was able to come in and interrupt the count. And then Mimi takes to the sky, showing that cats can fly too with a big splash. But then Dottie would come in. She would go for a cover here, but Velvet wasn't quite finished. But then Dottie Garret with a display of power here. Hoists her up on the shoulder. Running power slam. Hooks the leg, and that was the end for Velvet Vice. Dottie Garret and Meow, unlikely teammates here on Monday Madness to kick things off, but they walk away with the victory. We're set for our next matchup here, featuring the EWA Interstate Champion, the 5th Horseman, in non-title action as he comes flying in with a takedown on Jack Frost. Frost debuted a couple of weeks ago, and he has been red hot since his debut, winning his first 2 matches, but the 5th Horseman just picks him up from the canvas and powerbombs him down. Big, steep jump in competition here for Jack Frost as he's got the Interstate Champion lined up here. Speaking of lined up, the 5th Horseman comes charging in with a forearm. He goes for the cover. But not even a 1 count before Frost is out. Frost with an elbow. Oh, Horseman ducks underneath that one. Drags him over to the ropes. Picks him up. Slingshot powerbomb. Horseman now going all the way up to the top rope. He's waiting for Frost to get to his feet. Diving crossbody. Horseman hooks the leg. 1. Oh, not even a 2. Frost catches Horseman with a kick coming in. Follows it up with a punch to the midsection. Irish whip by Frost. Oh, both men collide there. And look at the power of the 5th Horseman as he gorilla press slams Jack Frost down to the canvas. Kick to the small of the back and a standing shooting star press. Horseman now slingshots himself in, but I think he came up a little bit short. He might have caught Frost a little bit on the way down. But you could see Horseman holding his head as he got back to his feet. Horseman now going back up all the way up to the top rope. Diving splash, and no one's in the pool. Frost with an Irish whip and a back body drop on the Horseman. Drives the knee into the back of the head. Frost now softening up the neck of the 5th Horseman. Frost now with a reverse knife edge. Picks him up in a back suplex. Oh, but the Horseman kips up to his feet. He drags Frost over to the rope, sets him up for an Irish whip. Catches him with a back elbow. Both men now out to the floor, and the 5th Horseman is fired up. Oh, Frost able to get out of the way. Kick out the back of the leg there of the Horseman. and he sends him careening into the barricade on the floor. Referee counting both men right now. He's up to 4. Double axe handle by Jack Frost. He picks the Horseman up, cinches him up. Pile driver on the floor. Horseman might be out, but Frost picks him up, and he throws him off to the other side, and he gets back in the ring. Can the 5th Horseman answer the 10 count? Referee's up to 8. The Horseman is stirring, and he's back into the ring before the count out. And he's able to go behind and hit a German suplex with a bridge. But Frost kicks out. I can't believe the Horseman able to shake off that pile driver on the floor. Grabs the legs and he turns him over, and he's got the Boston Crab applied. But Frost is able to get out. And Frost now going up to the top rope. He's a long way away. And a diving headbutt connects. Frost with the cover, and he hooks the leg. 2 and 3. Jack Frost has scored a pinfall over the Interstate Champion. Horseman was on fire early on, as we see him using the ropes for that slingshot powerbomb, connecting with a crossbody. But then Jack Frost started to get some momentum going his way, and then this right here cinches him up and pile drives him down on the floor. Somehow the Horseman was able to get back into the ring, hit a German suplex, but that may have been just a last-ditch effort as Frost hits that diving headbutt from a long way away, but that was enough to score the win. Still remaining undefeated, and now with a pinfall victory over the EWA Interstate Champion on his record, it's Jack Frost. We're ready for our next match here on Monday Madness, and it's the EWA World Heavyweight Champion, Moose the Maple Mauler, against Perry Milo, who's come out hot here. European uppercut sending Moose to the canvas, but Moose firing back with that kick. Oh, Milo caught the punch, though. Reverse knife edge. And now both men locked up collar and elbow. Milo goes into the rear waistlock. But Moose tosses him over his shoulder down to the canvas, and he applies a side headlock. Milo tosses him off, and we've got a stalemate. But Milo quickly on top here with an Irish whip. Goes behind in a German suplex by Perry Milo. He turns Moose over and drops an elbow right to the sternum. Milo with a kick to the back. And now Perry Milo's going up top. Moose getting back to his feet. And Milo hits the blockbuster. He goes for the cover. 1, but only a 1 as the champ kicks out. Oh, Moose back to his feet in a hurry. Firing some haymakers, and then a double choke bomb sends Milo crashing to the canvas. Moose now following up on that back. He gets a full head of steam. Oh, he went for a jumping neck snap, I believe, but Milo able to get out of the way. Irish whip by Milo. Moose fighting his way out of it. Looked like maybe he was going for a belly-to-belly. And Moose slams Milo down to the canvas. Moose now all the way up to the high rent district and drops the knee on Triple Handsome. Moose applying that nerve hold, but Milo able to break it and then trip Moose out with that leg sweep. And what's Milo doing here? He's hitting Moose with the maple elbow. Milo goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but Moose kicks out. Moose has put so many opponents away with that series of elbows. I think Perry Milo thought he'd try it on for size. Milo charges in, oh, but Moose gets both boots up. And then a big boot coming out of the corner sends Milo to the canvas. He goes for the cover, but Milo out at 1. Milo rolling out to the floor over by Jay Hollis. Moose. Oh, Milo able to avoid that second stomp. Oh, but a big right hand rocks the jaw of Perry Milo, sending him down to the floor. Moose goes in to break the count up, and now Moose to the top rope. Oh, he dives off, but Milo saw it coming and got into the ring. Moose a little bit shaken up after that fall. And now he's jaw-jacking with the crowd while the referee counts. Oh, Milo came in looking for a somersault kick, but Moose saw it coming. But Milo springs to his feet, ducks the punch. Double sledge by Milo. Sets him up for an Irish whip and hits a drop kick. Perry Milo, standing shooting star press. Moose crawls over to the corner. And Milo not giving him a chance to breathe. Alley-oops him out of the corner. And Moose goes crashing down. Milo now. What's he got in mind here? Slams Moose head first into the turnbuckle. But Moose turns the tide. He puts Milo up to the top rope. And tosses him by his head from the top turnbuckle down to the canvas. Moose now, second turnbuckle on the inside. Milo kips up, but Moose hits the double axe handle. Moose now cinches up Milo, up onto the shoulders. Canadian DDT. Moose goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Moose, the Maple Mauler, picks up the win. Perry Milo gave him a run for his money here. You saw that blockbuster that he hit earlier in the match, but the power of Moose at times here, just too much. And then Moose taking to the sky with the double knee. Milo then tried to hit Moose here with the maple elbow. But Moose not one to succumb to his own offense. Milo here yanking Moose out of the corner. But then Moose here would send Milo flying. Drop down with the double axe handle. And then that would lead to Moose in that Canadian backbreaker position into the DDT. And that was enough for the champ to score the win. Still undefeated and showing off as he likes to do, your EWA World Heavyweight Champion, Moose the Maple Mauler. All right, here we go with our next match. Vince Varick taking on Johnny Passion, and Varick comes charging in with a neck breaker. Taking Passion down. Varick with the decided size advantage here. But Johnny's going to have to use that speed, and there it is! Springboard Acai Moonsault! Goes for the cover! Only a 1 count. Johnny sends him into the buckle. Snapmares him out. And then delivers a drop kick. Both men locked up here in the middle of the ring. who's going to get the advantage. And Johnny showing he's got some power as well. But Varick now using his size to back Johnny up into the corner. Referee calls for the break. They're locked up again and again. Varick backs him up into the corner. And again they break, but Varick, big headbutt, and Johnny's down on the floor. Varick follows that up with an elbow to the back. Stomp. Oh, and a deadlift gut wrench suplex. Varick now drags Johnny over to the turnbuckle, slams him face first. Oh, Johnny able to reverse him here. Charges away to get ahead of steam and drop kick. Finds the mark. Oh, but Varick catches the foot. And he trips Johnny Passion down to the mat. Slingshot somersault, but Johnny able to get out of the way at the last split second. Varick sends Passion into the buckle. Right hand. Oh, but Johnny with an elbow. And now he sends the big man into the buckle. Oh, look out! Flatliner into the second turnbuckle. Johnny with a big right hand. Varick pulling himself up. Catches Johnny coming in with an elbow. Big gorilla press here. It slams Johnny down. Follows it up with a moonsault. 400 plus pounds of a standing moonsault there. Varick now has Johnny up on the shoulders and into a TKO. This could be the beginning of the end. Oh, Varick was looking for that crossface chicken wing. He ducked the clothesline and caught Johnny with a kick there. Both men reverse. Johnny went for the moonsault, but nobody was home. He catches Varick, though, going. Oh, he hooks him up. He's got him high. Oh, but Varick able to get away from the Passion Killer. Cinches him up. Got him up for the powerbomb, possibly. Johnny fighting out of it. Hurricane Rana. Johnny dragging Varick towards the middle of the ring. He goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 2. Oh, but Varick able to get the right shoulder up. Johnny now sets him up. Irish whips him into the buckle. He picks the big man up to the top turnbuckle, but Vince takes the opportunity, kicks him up on the shoulders. Johnny slides out the back door, scoops him up. There it is, Passion Killer. Can he make the cover? He crawls over, but Varick is under the bottom rope. I can't believe it. Johnny Passion desperately looking for his first win here in the EWA. Thought he had it there, but just unfortunate positioning. Johnny sends Varick to the outside and follows him out. Johnny slides back in. Oh, he goes through with a suicide dive. Varick there catches the second left there. And he tosses Johnny over towards the corner. What's he doing? Doing some calisthenics on the steps, it looks like. Johnny back to his feet. What is Vince Varick doing? Johnny catches him as he's on the apron. Big right, and a drop kick sends Varick down to the floor, and the count's at 9. He never got back in. 10. Johnny Passion wins. I can't believe what we just saw. Someone hit that man's music. Johnny Passion, as you see here, trying to use his speed. Drops Varick across the middle turnbuckle with a flatliner. But Vince Varick with the power and the agility as he follows up that gorilla press with a moonsault. We thought that might have taken the wind out of Johnny Passion's sails, but he was still able to fight back. Varick would pick him up on the shoulders and drop him with that TKO. But up on the shoulders here, Johnny able to fight out. Hit the Hurricane Rana. And it just took too long for him to position Varick into the center of the ring. Varick, it looked like he was going again for the TKO, but this time Johnny was able to get out and drop him with the Passion Killer. But Varick was under the ropes when Johnny went to the ring. They went to the floor. Varick got up on the apron, never cleared the ropes, as Johnny Passion sent him down to the canvas, and Vince Varick counted out. And just like that, Johnny Passion picks up his first win in his EWA career. Tag team action coming up next here as we've got the Bullet Boys taking on Too Large. Bo Buckshot Rollins starting things off for his team with Dax Winters, the legal man, here to kick things off for Too Large. Oh, Walker catches Winters with a right hand as he was in the corner, and Buckshot sends him back into the corner, and he makes the tag to Walker. Up into the electric chair position. Walker now up on the middle turnbuckle. Look out, DDT! And the Bullet Boys have taken it to Dax Winters. Inverted atomic drop by Colt Walker. Diving headbutt, but Winters shakes that off. Sends him into his own corner, and he's able to make the tag to Trey Starr. Starr comes in with a right hand to the exposed rib cage into the corner, and he follows it up with a clothesline and then an acai moonsault. Starr hooks the leg. Kick out there by Colt Walker. Starr now sends Walker into the corner. Tags Dax back in. Too Large now. Oh, what's Dax? He gave Colt a chance to recover, and Colt sends him into the buckle. And that gives him a chance to make the tag to Rollins. Dax catches Rollins coming in, though, reverses it. Trips him down. Oh, but Buckshot with a kick. And then follows it up with an STO out of the corner. Buckshot now with a camel clutch applied. Winters able to break the grip, slip out from behind, and trip Buckshot down. Dax sends him into the corner, makes the tag to Trey. Trey now scoops Rollins up onto his shoulder, but Rollins goes behind and then forearm right to the knee. But look at the misdirection by Too Large as Winters catches Buckshot. But he's got to watch now as Trey gets dropped face first on the ring apron out of that fireman's carry position. Starr able to turn things over, though. Getting everything back into the ring. And he drops Buckshot with a neck breaker. Tag made to Dax Winters. Winters now picks Rollins up to a vertical base. Reversal on the Irish whip by Buckshot, and he's letting Dax have it in his own corner. Rollins makes the tag to Walker. Stomping away. Now Walker charges in with a boot to the face. Walker now down to the floor. Not sure what he was thinking there, but Dax on the second turnbuckle. What's he doing? He left himself wide open, and Colt Walker now. Look out! Oh, Dax on his shoulders and trying to fight out of it. Oh, and he trips Walker, who crashes face first into the top turnbuckle on his way down. Too Large makes the tag. Walker, though, catches Trey Star. But Trey catches Colt with an elbow. Look at that, a somersault into a code breaker, and then a moonsault. Trey with the cover, but only a 1 count before Colt could kick out. Oh, Trey was going for a big right, but Colt able to block. Double underhook powerbomb. Walker now's got him. And a back Saito suplex. Colt tags in Buckshot. Irish whip. Oh, he follows it up with a shoulder block that sends Trey Star down to the floor. Buckshot yelling out to the crowd. And now going out after. Oh, Trey able to backstep and avoid that running clothesline. And he sends Buckshot face first into the ring apron. Kick right to the ribs. And slamming the arm and elbow down onto the floor. Referee's count is up to 5, and Trey Star throws Buckshot back in, follows him right in after. Big right. Series of kicks and a standing side kick. Goes for the cover. 2. But Buckshot able to kick out. Trey Star sets up for the Irish whip. Hits the super kick. But Colt Walker in to break it up. Big time lariat there by Trey Star. What's he got in mind here? Sends him into the corner. Big right. Tag made to Dax Winters. This could be it. Buckshot up on the shoulder. Large crossbody, and down goes Rollins. Dax goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Too Large picking up the win. Let's go back to the beginning of this match here, and early advantage by the Bullet Boys, and we thought this could be it early, as Buckshot has Dax up in the electric chair, and Colt spikes him down with the DDT. But Too Large able to counter, fight back, make some tags here, some tandem offense. Both men working over the midsection. You see these frequent tags by Too Large. All the way up to the top there for Trey Star with the moonsault. But then Colt would hit this double underhook powerbomb. Trey would go for a pin here. Buckshot able to kick out. He'd go for the Irish whip and hit the super kick. But Colt would quickly get in to break it up. But that would set up Too Large here as Trey puts up Buckshot in the electric chair. The large crossbody from Dax Winters. He would hook the leg, and that would be it for the Bullet Boys. Too large. Trey Star, Dax winners, victorious here in tag team action on Monday Madness. It's main event time here on Monday Madness. And we've got Judge Roy Mean squaring off with Bulldog Bay as both men lock up in a collar and elbow tie-up in the center of the ring to kick things off. And Bulldog backs Judge Roy Mean back into the corner. Oh, but the Judge with a kick to the midsection as the referee tried to get a clean break. Again, we've got another lockup. Bulldog with that standing top wrist lock. Full arm drag and twist. Keeping that wrist lock applied. Transitions into a standing side headlock. Bulldog twisting him around into an armbar. Bulldog putting on a bit of a wrestling clinic here. And then arm drags the Judge down and follows it up with a big leaping body attack. Bulldog goes for the cover and hooks the leg, but only a 1 count as the Judge was able to get out. Bulldog just stepping across the Judge. And then follows it up with a kick. Bulldog, second turnbuckle on the inside, drops the double axe handle. Bulldog, whoa, just picks Judge Roy Mean up by the scruff of his neck and slams him down. Irish whip by Bulldog, he drops down, comes back the other way and sends the Judge crashing to the canvas after a trip to the sky. Oh, but the Judge able to finally find an opening and then charges in with a running DDT. The Judge objecting to the offense of Bulldog Bay, and now it's his turn to make a case here as he goes for the nerve hold. Bulldog with a right hand. Look out. Oh, Judge caught him there. And then followed it up with a running lariat. The Judge now. Oh, he locks in the verdict. Can Bulldog hang on? He's trying to find an escape. Oh, and here we go. A couple of punches to the ribs. Oh, but Judge answers back. Sidewalk slam. And Bulldog rolls out to the floor. Judge out after him, but Bulldog able to catch his breath there. Kicks the Judge off of him. And then Bulldog sends him over to the barricade. Scoops him up on his shoulders. And a snake eyes on the barricade on the outside. Bulldog now bringing the Judge back over to the ring and sends him in. Both men now back in the ring. And Bulldog goes for the cover. But the Judge out before 2. Oh, kick to the back by Bulldog. Finds its mark. Kick to the midsection. Bulldog setting him up. Oh, he's got him high above. And a brain buster by Bulldog Bay. He goes for the cover. 2. And Judge kicks out. Gets the left shoulder up just before the 3. This could be what's Bulldog looking for. Brings him in. Alpine Avalanche. Bulldog hooks the leg. 2. Oh, and the Judge kicked out. Bulldog wasting no time to the second turnbuckle and diving elbow. Bulldog now off the ropes. And a penalty kick to the face. The Judge still reeling here. Bulldog measuring him with a couple of back elbows. Bulldog, what's he looking for here? Off the ropes again. Jumping neck snap. Bulldog goes for the cover and he hooks the leg. 2, 3, got him. Bulldog here. Second turnbuckle hits that double axe handle. It was all Bulldog early on. Judge was able to get some offense in. He locked him into the verdict. But then Bulldog, able to cut out of it and fight back, drops him down with that brainbuster. Bulldog thought he might have had him there. But the Judge able to kick out. But that would set up here the Alpine Avalanche. And that should have been all. But the Judge still had a little bit left in the tank. And then Bulldog hits the diving elbow. Driving the elbows into the Judge in the corner. Goes for the cover. And that was it. Bulldog Bay picking up a big win here in the main event of Monday Madness.